What's up, YouTube? It's me, Carol Krupenbacher. Students, you can call me Mrs. K. I'm here today to finally announce my AP Statistics online course available on YouTube. So I've actually been meaning to send these videos out last year, but life happened. So apologies for the delay, but it's finally here. Basically, I'm going to be recording all of my AP Statistics lessons and posting them on YouTube for you to watch. So this video is going to be about all the important information that you're going to need to know in order to find where the materials are, who this video is supposed to help, who it's intended to help, what resources am I using, where you can find all the resources, and then what other things that I highly recommend in order for you to be successful in your AP Stats course, okay? So here we go. First of all, who is my intended audience? Obviously, AP Statistics students. If you are enrolled in AP Stats this year, I'm talking about the school year 2022 to 2023, this is dedicated to you guys, okay? If you are a student who needs repetition and need instruction repeated multiple times, then these videos can help you, right? Because you can just listen to them over and over and over again until you feel like you got it. This is also really good for students who need things to go at a certain pace. You know, as a teacher, especially when you're teaching 40, 42 kids in the classroom and you have all these topics that you just have to hit, like there's not really time for us to like wait for everybody to be on the bus. And I'm going to talk to you about what it means to be on the bus. But if you are a student who just needs that extra support, that extra instruction, and you like my style or like my vibe, then you can obviously, this is for you. This is also for students who are not enrolled in AP Statistics. Maybe your school doesn't offer AP Statistics, but you'd like to pass out of that so that you don't have to take it in college, right? You can watch my videos for the entire year and hopefully that's enough for you to pass. And I have taught AP Statistics in class before, and I had, you know, all the grades, 1, 2, and the passing scores of 3, 4, and 5. And some of my 5 students, I asked them, what did you do to get a 5? You know, like, why are you getting a 5? And they're like, all I did was listen to you. Perfect. So I know I can deliver and get you that score of a 5 with what I know now. Obviously, I'm a little bit young compared to some of the other teachers, so you might question, like, how good am I? But trust me, I have had students pass before, and I promise you, if you do the work and you follow me and you follow up with your teachers, then I'm pretty sure you'll do fine. Hopefully at least a 3. You could also be a student looking to take this course next year, and you want to just get a little head start, get introduced to a lot of the topics that are in this course, and then for next year it'd be more review for you, and then, you know, get those A's in your class and pass the exam with a 5, hopefully. Heck, if you're a parent who has a kid enrolled in AP Statistics or will have a kid enrolled in AP Statistics and you want to know the material too, that way you can bounce ideas off your child when they're at home, you know, trying to do their homework, then this is for you also. This could also be a really good resource for teachers, because I know as teachers, we're tired of repeating the same things over and over and over again. You know, sometimes you have students who are out for the day because they're sick, or they're in sports, or they have a field trip, or they're out on vacation, or whatever the reasons are, or maybe they just dozed off in class, maybe fell asleep in class or whatever. But so if you need extra instruction and you just don't have the time or the patience to want to repeat the same things over and over again for your classes, then, you know, send them over to my YouTube channel and have them watch these videos. That way I can help you out and I can help the students out too. And by no means am I trying to replace you as a teacher. I'm literally just trying to offer any kind of help that I could provide for you or for the students, okay? Where can you buy my notes? As previously mentioned, my videos are going to be completely free. They're available online for anybody to access. However, the notes that I'm using in those videos will not be free. They are available for purchase for a small fee, and you can find them on my website at www.ckmathteacher.com. So if you go to your web browser and type in www.ckmathteacher.com, CK for Carol Krupenbacher, math teacher, because that's me. It will take you straight to my homepage. So near the top, you'll find the navigational page. You'll see home, courses, FAQ, get in touch. If you hover over courses, you can select AP Statistics and it will take you to my AP Statistics homepage. On this homepage, you'll find this introduction video and all the resources that I'll be linking below it. And then below that, you'll find all my chapters in chronological order, hopefully with the pace of the AP Stats course. And in each chapter, all the videos will be linked and the notes will also be linked, available for purchase there as well, okay? So Teachers Pay Teachers is a website where teachers post up their creations and other teachers pay them for what they've made so that they can use it in their classroom. So if you would like to have a copy of my notes, then you can go ahead and purchase these notes on my website at www.ckmathteacher.com or on Teachers Pay Teachers. And my handle, I believe, is ckmathsteacher. They are not going to be all available for purchase right away because this is my first year doing this, so I'm slowly going to be releasing everything one by one, and then eventually I'll just have a collection of all of them available online, okay? Other resources that we will be using. The first place that I'd like you to go check out is the College Board website for AP Statistics. So, there's multiple ways to access this. If you Google College Board AP Statistics, it'll probably take you to this page. I will link the AP Stats page directly under this video. And on here, it will tell you about the course, what main topics will be covered in this course, your exam date, which happens to be May 4th, 2023, and then all the units that we'll be covering. So I'm using this CED, which is the course and exam description, as basically my AP Statistics Bible. It will tell me what needs to be covered, what kinds of things will be tested on your AP exam, okay? So this will be my main source of what things I need to be teaching. This is accessible to everybody, so you can just go on there. I must also mention that I have no affiliation whatsoever with College Board. This is just a free resource that's available online, so I highly recommend checking that out if you are an AP parent or an AP student enrolled in any of your AP courses, okay? The second resource that I would like to go over is the Stats Medic website. So this website is created by Luke Wilcox and Lindsay Gallis from East Kentwood High School. They are a couple of teachers who decided to create resources for newer teachers like me who are venturing to teach AP statistics. Their website is www.statsmedic.com. You can also Google that, Stats Medic, if you want to. And it will also be linked down below as well. That way it's easier for you to find. But basically, if you go to statsmedic.com, it will take you to their homepage. You'll see the big get ahead of the curve image. And right above that image will be the navigational bar, lesson plans, review course, workshops, subscriptions, etc. If you hover over lesson plans, there's different lesson plans that you could follow for AP Statistics. I have chosen to utilize their version, the AP Stats Classic. So it's 150 days of AP Stats Classic. And so a lot of my homework assignments that I will be assigning on here will be their material. So I will be linking the worksheets that I use from their website to match the videos that they will show up on. So you don't have to worry too much, but this is the main place that you will find the worksheets that they provide. Again, I have to say that I am not affiliated whatsoever with Stats Medic. This is just another online free resource that everyone can access. I highly recommend going to their website, bookmarking their page, bookmarking their AP Stats page. That way you can access this every time I say that I'm going to be using it. The next thing that I want you to check out is the Staplet app, which is www.stapplet.com. I actually did not have a chance to utilize this in my own classroom when I was teaching it live in person, but I do plan to use it now on this online course. I will definitely be showing you how to use this. So I highly recommend bookmarking this onto your web browser. That way you can easily access this. And I also highly recommend to save all of these bookmarks in one folder. That way you can have them all in one spot. I'd probably title the folder AP Statistics. I don't know, just a thought. The next thing that I want to let you know that I will be using, the textbook that I'm getting most of my info from, especially definitions, is this book right here, The Practice of Statistics. So again, I am not affiliated with these people whatsoever. This is just a textbook that I received when I went to one of the trainings with Darren Starnes, who is one of the main authors of this textbook. And I will not be using any of the problems in that book in my videos. I have made my own just to bypass any copyright blah, blah, blah issues. But a lot of the definitions will come from here. And also a lot of my learning has come from this textbook. So I must give them credit for that. If you already have a copy of this textbook, then great. This is the 6th edition that I received, but I did a lot of my learning from the 5th edition. I literally spent every night with that textbook learning how to teach AP Statistics. I think they have a lot of good tips and tricks. They have a lot of good examples. So if you can get your hands on one of those, then go ahead and do that. I will link the place where you can buy this book down below, just in case you're really interested in getting a copy. But maybe your district has already adopted this textbook. Another textbook that is used a lot is the Stats Modeling the World textbook, which is actually the textbook that my district ended up adopting. But it just wasn't as new teacher friendly for me, in my opinion. A lot of people say it's actually a good read, but I actually like this book a lot better. So that's a textbook that I will be using. Again, not affiliated with TPS whatsoever. By the way, that's short for the Practice of Statistics, TPS. So when you hear me say TPS, I'm talking about the textbook, okay? All right. The next thing I recommend getting is a TI-84 graphing calculator. This is the graphing calculator that I will be using in my lessons. I think the majority of teachers use the TI-84 in their classrooms. There are some teachers out there who use the TI Inspire, which I heard works really well and is a lot easier and maybe even faster to use. But I've used this one my entire high school and college career, right? This is the old brick type TI-84 graphing calculators. It looks like it has a Nokia type screen where you used to play Snake on it. So I had this my entire high school career and also for college. And then when I became a teacher, then I decided to upgrade to the more modern version of the TI-84 calculator, which has more like of a like an LCD type screen with colors and whatnot. Charging the battery is recommended low. Okay. This is the kind that I used a lot in my classroom because the school that I was teaching at offered these types of calculators. However, these ones will still work. It's just some of the functions that are on here are kind of outdated. So I'm not really sure if you can plug it into the calculator and update it. You can comment down below if you can. So this will work. It's just some of the functions and some of the buttons are a little bit different. Okay. So if you can get your hands on one of these, then great. If not, it's all right? You can pass the exam without using a TI-84 graphing calculator or any kind of graphing calculator at all. However, it is an advantage to have one during the exam because then it saves you from having to look up all the charts and stuff. But you can still pass it without having a graphing calculator. At minimum, you should have a regular calculator. Otherwise, you're going to be doing a lot of calculations by hand, which you can still do, but I don't recommend because it could possibly give you more room for error. I mean, even when you punch in these numbers in there, but at least you could check it fast, yeah? So I will be using the TI-84 emulator, which is basically the same graphing calculator that I just talked about, but on the computer. And on there, it will show you what buttons I'm pushing and everything in a very nice digital format, okay? So I will be embedding that in my lessons. Okay, so those are the main resources that I feel like I'm going to be using a lot throughout my online lessons. Some other random things that I think you should know is you don't really need all this fancy stuff, right? If you're already watching this video, that means you already have a piece of tech that you can watch my videos on, right? You don't need any of this stuff. But if you want that structure, you want to write notes with me, you want to do the problems with me, then sure, you can pay and download from my notes. And if you don't want to do that, you can also take out a piece of paper and copy everything down. You can pause the video, copy everything down, and then do it then. It's just a lot of time that you could save if you just already have everything printed and lined up for you. Obviously, the bigger the screen, the better. That way you can see my notes more clearly and you can, you don't have to be like squinting, looking at what I'm writing, but I'll try my best to zoom it up when it's appropriate. I don't really know exactly if this is going to work out. I hope it does, and I hope it helps everybody. I want this to be like a pseudo interactive online class where, you're engaging with me, right? I'm gonna speak to the camera like you're sitting right in front of me in my classroom, right? So I highly recommend pausing the video, right? Give yourself some time to think about what the answer would be, and hopefully you and I match up. I want this to be as interactive as possible. So if you comment below or ask me questions below the videos, then I will try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. I highly recommend also reading the comments before you so that you can see what kind of other questions people have been asking. And if you have any special requests or need me to accommodate in some other way, please email me at my email, ckmathteacher@gmail.com. CK stands for Carol Krubenbacher, which is me. So ckmathteacher@gmail.com. Hopefully these videos work and help people one way or the other. If they don't, they're going to end up being my lessons that I will be sharing with my kids if I ever get my AP Stats classes back after this military tour. But I'm really hoping to like somehow become a YouTube star online teaching math to every kid that's out there. Not even just San Diego, California, just everywhere across the nation, right? If you have teachers you don't get along with, you have teachers you don't feel like support you, if you don't have teachers that feel like you vibe with or like to listen to, then listen to my videos. And hopefully you and I will, have a connection. And I love to teach math. So I hope that these videos will help you, and you watching my videos helps me too. So tell your friends, tell your family, tell your classmates, tell people you know from other schools, like tell them all. Because I hope this will be something that I can do in the long term. If not, then I'm just here to help you pass your AP exam, which again is on May 4th, 2023. Okay? So thank you for watching this video. Good luck to you and your courses this year. I know we're coming out of rough times, and we're probably missing a lot of things from previous math courses. I don't know. So I hope that this will help you. And if not, there's just going to be a bunch of my hobby collecting videos on YouTube. Okay, good luck to you in your courses. I hope to be able to hear from you. And thank you again for watching this video. Bye.